I just want to do a quick video about my old beat up bike here. So we were at an estate sale up in New Jersey about a year ago, and I saw this sit in the garage, and you can see it's all beat up. It looks like somebody took a chain and just destroyed the paint, right? But I looked at the bike and I was like, it's overall is pretty sound. So it did have a couple of broken spokes in the rear wheel when I got it. And the rear derailleur was trashed. It was destroyed somehow. So anyways, I lumped it into a deal. So basically it cost me $10. And I said, well, $10, the parts on it alone are worth $10. So I got it home and I looked at it close and I was like, with the exception of the cables, which it needed, and the front shifter, which was trash, so I put a new front shifter on it, and I picked up the new rear derailleur, which is just the turny derailleur, but I mean, it shifts really nice. I wish I could put the phone down so I could show you how well it shifts, but it shifts really easy. For $10, it gets you around. It's got mismatched wheels on it. The rear wheel is a Presta valve. The front is Schrader valve. I did replace I took a lot of parts off this old Yukon, it's really just an old beater bike. The front brakes I replaced because this cage up here was rusted and the cable would just slide through whenever you squeeze the brakes. And like I said, I picked up a new, I think it's an Altus lever. Yeah, there's the box for it. It's the SL M315L 3-speed lever. But the rear shifter, it's not the smoothest, but it works okay. And the only thing I'm changing on it is I do have a new set of bars coming up, which give it a slightly more rise, which means I'll probably end up having to replace some cables because I really want to sit upright. This is going to be like a commuter bike to go back and forth to the store and, just around town. I'll use the electric bike for long distance stuff still because it's just much easier. So. But yeah, I mean, I'm just so surprised at how well it shifts with this old Suntour crankset. Unfortunately, it's all riveted, so you can't. I was going to make it a single speed, but I can't do it without changing the entire bottom bracket. But I might do that eventually. If I can come up with enough parts to take off of this and get that bike back together, I could donate it to somebody who needs a bike. Anyways, that's it. It's just like I said, just an old beater bike that I've taken probably so far in about 35-40 miles worth of riding, and it works like a charm. The Giant Cypress. I've looked at the new ones, and they haven't changed a whole lot, to be honest with you, other than adding disc brakes and a single speed. They're basically the same geometry, the same upright seating position. Yeah, except for the most expensive one, the Cypress 1, they even still use the threaded fork. So they haven't changed a whole lot. So anyways, that's it.